iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting at idiskitimes.co.za. Second last games of the season in the DStv Premiership. We've been working, we've been here throughout the season, and it's very remarkable that we have people like Tso Vilakazi, Justice Shabalala, Offense Pilia High, Junior Kanye, myself, Masilu Machaga, pushing for the whole season. It's very taxing and draining to watch so many of these games. If you think about it, really, these men deserve respect because not any single person in this country watches as many games as that. To be the same single entity that watches hundreds of games per season, that's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous number of games, and that's why TV channels, they shift and change their analysts every 2 days, someone different, so that the other ones can get time off to spend with their families. But here we are then, second last games of the season in the DStv Premiership. SuperSport United are still in the running for the CAF Champions League slot. They're playing Kaizer Chiefs, Gavin Hunt. And at the beginning of the season, you're the only person who gave it to Gavin Hunt. You said he's going to finish in the top 4. So you were correct that he was going to finish in the top 4. Although we also thought that Royal AM, based on the other season's performance, and also Cape Town City based on the others, we thought that those would be like the standout teams. It was going to be like Sundowns, Royal AM, or Cape Town City, and then maybe Pirates at 4 and 5 and Chiefs. But it didn't turn out that way this time around. Kaizer Chiefs, SuperSport United. Does Gavin Hunt still have a chance?
Mr. Kunjani?
Mr. So-and-so?
Ngibulise wena mfethu. Awunahlekela nje Mr. Kiyo ngoba ngiyazi uma ngikhuluma samhlaba vele hayi lo yakhula lo khanda lisebenzi la. Ngibulise uJustice, ngibulise uJunior. Nginibulise nana emakhaya. Ngicela support njalo la iDiskiTV. Ngizobeka nje njalo la ngijike futhi.
Yes sir.
Mr. Kiyo. I've played against Coach Gavin Hunt.
Black Leopards, Swallows, Hellenic. Which one? 7 Stars?
No, Hellenic Nagwe Swallows. Yeah, Hellenic Nagwe Swallows. Kulapho ngadlala against yena. Lamuntu loyana, he's got his own way of doing things. And one thing that I've picked up, I don't know, maybe he's gonna work on that in the future, but one thing that I've picked up is that when he's got these big name players, I don't know whether he finds it difficult or these players they find it difficult to adapt to his system. So I don't know. I still have to check on him, going forward in the future. Can he have big name players and they can play under him according to the way Afunanga corner? Because what I've seen Guye is that he always have, I would say, unknown players, and then they tend to be stars, and they do exactly the way Afunanga corner, and he always win. Perangevitz win, and no one thought of him. SuperSport team, SuperSport won 3 times. Yes. So it tells you Ngoguti he knows how to do this thing, and it's just that maybe it can be because I thought Chippa with unknown players is going to do that.
Well, that's not an environment for anyone to go to. That's unfortunately. I think the people of the Eastern Cape desperately want a team. Closer people want a team that does well for them. But unfortunately, we've looked at Chippa. I'm from close to where Chippa was started in Nyanga, which is a few kilometers away from Philippi, where Chippa started the team. And all of us were desperate for a team that does well, similar to KE 7 Stars. We used to go to the Nyanga Stadium where I was a secretary, and we used to go and support these teams there. So we desperately want Chippa United, but they are proving us. Sometimes you need to believe what people is showing you. Chippa shows us every single time that there's incapacity of leading, of being patient, of allowing a coach to go for a season, being the leader. He will tell you a different story, but we have to believe what he's showing us. Tomorrow, Kaizer Chiefs and SuperSport United.
SuperSport will win. Yeah, no doubt, Mr. Keo. Gavin knows how to plan. And looking at the team, the Chiefs, the wing a corner. They've got a lot of holes, Lapana, Emova, in the middle, they are open. And, having a player like Abu Masako, Lapayana, they will crack you. Izok Shire, Idon SuperSport. The Chiefs, it Chiefs, Baba came in, I will not that confidence kubo ukuthi maybe they can make a difference. Yes, against the Derby, they played. I think they've played better than Pirates. And looking at the other games, Goma Derby, they were not, good. The Pirates were looking as a team that will win, but they always come on top. And this time around, they played, decent football. You could see they could have those combinations. But unfortunately, they play with somebody that knows exactly how to play. Gavin knows ukuthi I know ukuthi in that corner kunomhlabathi, and if ufuna ukuthi lo yamuntu agcwala utaga, I'll push that ball to there and uzoya lapha agcwala utaga. So tomorrow I see Gavin winning against Chiefs.
All right, there you go. WSB.co.za, that's where you put your money on these matches. Now, Orlando Pirates will take on Sekhukhune at Orlando Stadium. It's their home match. Now, this is a second game in a trio of matches this season. So the first game, Sekhukhune beats Orlando Pirates 2-0. This is the second game that they're playing this season. We don't know what's going to happen until tomorrow comes, of course. Until 5 p.m. tomorrow, we will know what happens. And then on the 27th of May, it's the final of the Nedbank Cup at Loftus Stadium at 6 p.m. The tickets have been announced by the PSL. It's 80 rands. I think that's the lowest ticket price, 80 rands at Loftus Stadium in the final at 6 p.m. Between the Sekhukhune. Before that, we have tomorrow's match. So tomorrow's match is like a trailer. I'm a highlights. What could we see in the final of the Nedbank Cup? Tso Vilakazi tomorrow. Sekhukhune. To begin with, I was looking forward to Stellenbosch. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the people of Sekhukhune. No disrespect. I was looking forward to Stellenbosch, Sogolising Pirates in the final. I think everyone had hoped that that could be the final, but there were people as well that I know were saying Sekhukhune is going to go to the final. They won it on penalties and they are in the final. But we're not talking about the final. We're talking about tomorrow. Any hopes of them getting a 3 points? I mean, they've already got 3 points, 2-0 against the Pirates in the first round. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
So final before the final.
Yes, sir.
Babina Noko. I want to Sekhukhune.
Chairman.
No, I respect them, and yeah.
Is your friend the chairman?
No, not my friend, but yeah.
You talk to each other.
Yeah, we talk. I mean, with a team they're doing well, and yeah, good luck, and yeah, all of that. One thing I said when they played against Chiefs, Sekhukhune, I said they're doing the basics of football in the right way. When you do those basics of football in the right way, results they will come just like that. And I think it's working for them. Utrute, I never thought he can do this, but look at him now, he's doing very well. We are finally in Nedbank, of which if Bawina la, it means we're gonna represent us. We Africa next.
In fact, if Orlando Pirates qualifies as number 2, then they don't have to win the final. And I think technically they already will, because there's 2 slots for a Confederations Cup. Or number 3, the finalist, the winner of the final. So Orlando Pirates will not finish below number 3. Kushuguti next year or next season, Babina Noko in the CAF Confederations Cup.
Yeah, but it would be nice with about win. About getting a pector. About getting about win. But look, it's about tough, Sasa, and it's a very tricky one, Mr. Nkewu, because almost the very same team we finally. A very, I would say, now up to the coach. Whereas gonna say, let me put my cards closer to my chest. Or, you know what, it's okay. Let me just play my cards, because I also need to get to top 8. So that's a tricky one.
But what's more important, so because I think it's a very tricky, I agree with you. This is a question that life is asking you.
Yeah.
What's more important to you? Would you rather tomorrow show your hand, but then maybe they showed their hand against Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
Maybe against Chiefs they showed their hand. Yeah. Maybe there's no secret. Maybe there's nothing to hide.
Yeah.
Even if you play against Pirates tomorrow, you will still play and approach it the same way that you did against Chiefs, that you did against Stellenbosch, which is their recent matches in the last few weeks. So what is there to hide tomorrow? Because there's nothing that Orlando Pirates will not know about Sekhukhune coming in tomorrow's game, other than the intensity of it. There's no point of just deliberately losing that game, not knowing that you're going to lose the final, because there's no guarantees. Yeah.
I'll miss one thing in Tanda, like is good. we always say ukuthi no konke engifihlayo for a final. there's always that thing. No, you can ask the coaches, they will tell you. A lot of coaches back there. I don't know.
We're watching you the whole season.
Hey, Mr. Kerry, you know, it's,
we watched you the whole season.
Our football in South Africa, it's nice. It's very interesting. Because actually, no. I final, I can't go all out. Save. But who said you're gonna win the final if you save this one?
Also, we've seen you the whole season.
Mr. Kerry, we watch English football, Spanish football. They play season in, season out, same players.
Yes.
Another Cup game Wednesday, another Cup game Saturday. A good difference. So, but mina always say, you know, it came my figure. I always say each and every game that you play for me is a cup final.
Yeah.
You just need to prepare yourself well, go there, get that maximum 3 points, and again when you do that, it's gonna give your players confidence going to the final.
Yeah. What do you make of tomorrow then, in terms of predictions? I know we didn't dwell on Pirates. It doesn't matter really because they are a very strong side. They come here with form. You know, they have form on their side, although they lost to Sekhukhune. That was a long time ago, last year in October, but still on this season. What do you make of tomorrow in terms of results?
I think it's about drawing about 1-1 draw between the two because nyazi abo coach bethu like ukuthi mentality yabo enjani, so tomorrow bazoba defender bethu. No one knows of attack because that's Joti has exposed to the other one. So I think it's going to be a draw 1-1.
All right, there you go. That's draw predicted by Tso Vilakazi. In fact, Tso will be the one watching the game for us, Sekhukhune versus Orlando Pirates tomorrow, whilst we pay attention to another game, Kaizer Chiefs versus SuperSport United. And of course, at night, 9 p.m. with at Casablanca, Mamelodi Sundowns in Morocco. We'll be watching that too. It is DStv Times, All Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.